presidents shooting from a cannon. Mid-flight, here to recite, I ain't landing. Handles like a vandal at night, you can't grab it. Fire underneath my hood is outstanding. Blast through a wall of bricks like Superman did. Ain't nothing holding me back but me standing. So I'ma take off right now from this planet. The new sound has been found in yo. I don't know what you've been told, but I ain't gonna stop till I break the mold. You see, I'm born in the music. I wanna rise in the ceiling, yes I do. I think it's time to see a brand new menu. I said I'm born in the music. I'm born in the music. Brand new horizon, the world's in my hands and the sun's tantalizing. Grab hold of mine if you want some good time, and it's been too long and you need some unwinding. Woo! Shake it low, the new sound has been found, and yo, I don't know what you've been told, but I ain't gonna stop till I break the mold. You see, I'm born in a music. I wanna rise in the ceiling, yes I do. I think it's time to see a brand new menu.
In the only building this franchise has ever known. We're at the home of the Texans. Welcome to NRG Stadium in Houston. We're through the first quarter of the season. Hard to believe, I know, as we kick off in this Week 5 contest. And this return gets to the 30 before he stops. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Hey, uno more.
Drive begins with a... He loses the football. And they scoop it up. They can still run with it. He's forward, gets a couple of yards. Roy Anderson that time with the tackle. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. Wow, that was fast. Might be time to take a step back, and we just started this game. Maybe take a couple of deep breaths. Very first snap, and he nearly gave it away. That could have mentally taken them out of this game.
Yeah, for the player, a little bit easier to respond. For the coaches on the sidelines, that drives them crazy to see the ball on the ground. And you know how precious this ball is in this game? Gotta take care of it.
That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
Let's go. Hey.
Here's Stroud. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down.
Oh, ready.
Blitz coming for Stroud. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. To the air yet again, it's Stroud. He's on the move. Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. The Texans set to punt. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return. We don't get a return out of that punt. And the Titans will get set to take over. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Pass into the hands of Dalton Kincaid. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to give him the ball.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the 38. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Hand off to the back. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. Kamari Lassiter getting up there to make the stop. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Derwin James picks it. And the Texans will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. Not the auspicious debut they'd certainly hoped for on that opening drive. The coverage, impressive, taking their 1st possession away with that interception.
Hey, it is tough to play a clean game in this league. The caliber defenders are awesome. You just hope that eventual missteps happen at a less meaningful moment than your opening series. You don't want to make it any harder to get your rhythm and get your passing game going.
And he's able to work this down to the 41. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run in crossing that 1st down marker.
Here's 2nd and 2. He spins right by him, and he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go.
To the air, Stroud. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
A loss of 11. It's 2nd and 21 at the Titans' 45-yard line.
All right.
Another try following the sack. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Here he is on 3rd and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Titans are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Intercepted by
Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, kid. We got one, we got two. Do I hear a third interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought. The defenders are offensive guys with bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
Gets this to Slayton. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they needed more than one defender there. Powerful runner stopped for just 1 yard. One quarter down in this all AFC South. We're ready to go with the second quarter, and it's Titans football. They have 2nd and 9 for their first play. Setting up a throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Pretty even match in this first half. And you're just kind of waiting. Right? You just kind of try to get a feel for which defense is going to come to life. And when you get that sack, that could go a long way to infusing some energy on that side of the ball.
Got to figure out this 3rd down here. He's dropping back to throw. He's in trouble, and they bring him down again. And consecutive sacks have them staring at a tough 4th down. Here comes the Titans punting unit. Fields this at the 19. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. And that punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And it's going to be Texans football. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Or
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it sets up a Houston first.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Johnson gets it on 1st and 10. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Stroud from the pistol. To the sideline. Collins brings it in. And they'll have it across midfield as he runs out. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. That's Mayer, he's got it! And they get this down to the 28. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And it sets up a Houston first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Stroud now. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
we go. Tonight.
Trying the left side with Johnson. And they'll stuff him after a short pickup to the 24. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Robbie. Tonight.
Shotgun now, first round. Has it down close. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
Here we go.
At the 1-yard line.
Tonight.
From the red zone now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that sack going to cost them some yardage.
1st and goal from the 1. From the 1. I don't mind throwing it, but that's the one thing you can't have happen. Defensively, you know they're going to bring it. And now, well, they're more than content backing this offense up with the sack. Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage when the play didn't develop right. And even got himself out of bounds to avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
We've hit the 2-minute warning now at NRG. The Texans, eager to get some points on the board. So now, here's 3rd and goal.
Wow, tonight.
Johnson. And he's in for the touchdown. The Texans get some late points and the lead. A lot of pressure on him in that moment, Brock. Find a way to score. Don't let it go to 4th and goal. And he finds a way to come through and gets in the end zone for 6.
And how about the other side? Beating a defense right there as well. That group who was so close to pulling off the goal line stand, yet all that motivation wasn't enough to stop them on 3rd and goal.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Return coming from the 6. Now bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Short pass brought in. And as they bring him down, let's check the penalty flag. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20.
Here we go.
Back to throw. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Derek Stingley Jr.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Tonight.
On play action, here's Stroud. And the 1st down pass set away by a defender, incomplete.
And you ask a lot of your defenders on that field. It is not easy to play defense in today's NFL. Not only stay in their assignments, hip pocket, but to make plays on the ball as it arrives. He was challenged with an intermediate throw, and he swatted it away with ease.
Ow, tonight.
The give here on 2nd. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their 1st. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
Here we go. Tonight.
Throwing is Stroud. Complete beyond the marker. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're headed in reverse after that sack.
Yeah, that's what I call an absolute no-no. I mean, that just can't happen down here in the red zone. You've got to find a way to get rid of the football because now you're not only outside the red zone and you put some points that you thought were a guarantee with either a touch.
This has been a trend, yet another interception. And the Titans make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks them up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy out, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
He'll get this to Henry. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Tennessee calling its second timeout now. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Throwing from the gun. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! But fortunately, the Titans were able to jump back on that one. No turnover on the play.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
Let's see what they dial up on a second and very long.
Let's go now.
Back to throw it. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Oh, and that's not going to do it. He hooked it. The kick no good, wide left. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Kickoff taken at the 3. He's got a lane up past the 30. The tackle's made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
On first down, they'll run. And he drives into a pile of defenders and is stopped right at the line. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10. Pass play coming here. Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Out of of the gun, they'll look to throw. Cook hauls it in. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
He'll throw it. Throw is caught by the back. They'll keep this drive moving after a big 18-yard pickup on 4th down.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Finds Kincaid, and he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. 3rd and short in your back pocket, and get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Handoff on 2nd and short. And the hit stops him cold. Wow, he maybe got back to the line. Nothing gained or lost on that run, and now it's 3rd and 3. Looking for a throw here. He finds Slayton. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
1st down from the red zone. And he'll score. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Extra point attempt coming up. The point after splits the uprights. And the Titans tie this game 7-7. The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Starting from the 5. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
All right.
Stroud off the play fake. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Send everybody deep. I know he wants to wait and stretch the field and use his arm. The trouble is you wait too long, you end up on your back.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now.
All right.
Handoff now to the receiver. And the defense not caught off guard at all. They track him down after a small gain.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. Yeah, it's just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
All right.
On 3rd and long, it's Stroud. And he's there to knock away the pass and force a 4th down.
You know, I don't fault that look at all, Kate, downfield. It was just an excellent defensive play to deny him the ball and knock it away. That is good on good.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. That one in the books is a 48-yard punt. And it's going to be their football coming up.
Here we go.
Handoff now out of the gun. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Second down now, 7 to go. From the 46. Has him on the quick hitter. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Derek Stingley putting that play to bed. The Texans bringing out an extra DB. Third down coming up. They're throwing it. Gets this to Slayton. That one ends up a gain of 6. And that'll be a Tennessee first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Ball on the 45, first and 10.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Go.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
Second and 6 coming up here.
Let's go.
From the 41. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces third down.
Oh, those linebackers. Those linebackers. They seem to be in the thick of every play and some of the quickest reaction times out there. He needed a quick reaction there to get a finger on the throw and change its direction.
Throw on third down. Complete out to the right. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
They'll run here on first down. Room to run inside the 20. And they finally get to him at the 15. They'll get 18 yards there. And the Titans will have a first down.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
Ready up.
The drive picks up here, first and 10. Here's the handoff. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Halfway there on first down. That brings up second and 5.
Here we go. Set.
Back to throw. This one's caught. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Looking to throw on third and 1. He's got it. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. 4 yards on the play, and that picks up a first and goal.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Looking to throw on first and goal. And that's a Tennessee touchdown. The impact this guy has had on this game, Brock, has been massive. They'd be on the comeback trail right now if it wasn't for his 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, and that second one far bigger than his first when you just look at the game circumstances. Puts him in front here in the second half. It puts a little jet fuel in the engines of their defense.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
On the quick, right?
A give left side to Johnson. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the second level. Well, someone from the second level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Ow, the foot!
Here's Stroud now. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. Defense getting in on the fun, Brock, with that 4th quarter lead as they provide a nice little boost there with the pick 6.
Yeah, you could feel some of the desperation of this offense, and when you get into that mode, it is danger time. Defenses love to take advantage of it. I always say to you, Kate, play fast but never in a hurry. You can't be rushed offensively because you can often be rushed into mistakes like that.
And that one is no good. Didn't even come very close to sneaking that one in, so leave that score as is. Now, probably still mentally kicking himself after that missed point after. He can take a little frustration out here as he kicks this away. Return starts at the 3. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Ow, beside.
Fresh off the pick, here's Stroud. Pass caught by Tate Dell. And he'll get it up to the 44. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Here we go.
Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Here we go.
Now it's Stroud. Over to Pittman on the sideline. Caught. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
They've got 1st down from the 31. To the air yet again. It's Stroud. Escapes the pocket. Now he takes it. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
2nd and 3 now.
Oh, ready. Look the hot, look the hot. Hey.
Stroud from the pistol. And he will score. It's a Houston touchdown. The Texans now within one score in the fourth. Nico Collins with the touchdown. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. Fielded at the 7. He's stopped on the return at the 27.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. First and 10. They'll come out throwing. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
Yeah, I know nobody's perfect, and all you have to do is listen to me and how many words I screw up. But you certainly expect those throws of that length to be 100%. They've got to be borderline automatic in this offense.
Second and 10 now. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
We get so stuck, Kate, on decision-making being the ball in the hands and where's he throwing it. The ball in the hands in the passing game, and what kind of decision is he going to make? When in reality, in this game, in the fourth quarter, decision-making is also knowing when to salvage a play. Salvage that real estate that's so important to try to play a little add-on and make this a two-score game. That's not going to help in that decision at all.
Back to throw it. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Hunter takes the field on fourth down, and he sends this one flying. And the coverage team is there as he fields it, so almost nothing on that return before he stopped. From the 44-yard line now, first and 10.
Wow, what's that? Hey, uno. 11.
Here's Johnson. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Second down now, 7 to go. He'll look to throw it. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
They'll toss it to Johnson. And he's going nowhere there. Add that to what's been a tough afternoon for him. Just short on third down, no gain on the run, and now what will they do on fourth?
So often we hear this, and it's true. Defense is about reaction, and on a toss play, well, it's all about that quick reaction time. You got to ID that play quickly and break downhill, and it's a loss of yards, or in this case, it's a no-gainer.
Looks like they will indeed try it. 4th and 2. Throwing now. To the sideline. Collins brings it in. And he's got it down to the 30 before going out. They hit him for 5 yards on 4th down and get the successful conversion.
Oh, I love 4th downs. It just brings out the very best. And you get to see how you handle the most pressure. And it turns out, well, they handled it pretty darn well. And now they'll keep pushing.
Back to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
It's Johnson on second down. And that run very short, only getting to the 27. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Oh, Eric.
To throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. L'Jarius Sneed with the INT. And the Titans make the play that should win them this game. Well, Brock, it has been a special day for this defense when it comes to forcing turnovers. Big play after big play, and that is their 4th interception of this contest.
Special for the defense and an absolute nightmare for a quarterback. 1 interception, it sticks with you all week long, but throwing 4, he probably wishes he could be anywhere else on earth other than this field right now.
And it took a couple of guys to haul him down there after a gain of just 1. Houston calls it second timeout. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Let's go now.
Wow, they're going to pass it here. Completed to his running back. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. The defense takes its 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. So now here's 3rd and 5.
Let's go.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. 4 yards there, but just can't get him in. It's 4th and goal from the 1. They're out now, ready to punt it. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. So it's a win on the road for the Titans.